The first rule of astronaut school, always drink 2 beers on Tuesday. The second rule of astronaut school, always drink 2 beers on Tuesday. The third rule of astronaut school, you can't drink with your helmet on. Hello there, my beer drinking friends, and welcome to another Two Brew Tuesday. I am your host, Andy, and hope like most of you, you were wearing your eye protection while you were trying to catch the eclipse yesterday. In honor of the eclipse, I actually decided to get a couple of space-inspired beers for us today, and they're actually both going to be hopped with Galaxy hops. So first up, we have from Beachwood Brewing Company, their Alpha Galactic Pale Ale. So the Galaxy hop is a fairly recent addition to the IPA scene. It's actually a hop that comes out of Australia, and it's known for having a lot of citrus and tropical fruit character. A lot of people even kind of call it a cheater hop because almost every beer that has Galaxy hops ends up getting great reviews. So yeah, this one comes from Beachwood Brewing. They're located in Long Beach, California. They have a couple of different operations. They have the Beachwood Barbecue, they've got the Blendery, and yeah, they actually have 2 restaurants where they serve barbecue and the beers. So taking a look at this guy, it's got a nice gold color to it, sort of a medium haziness to it as well, lots of carbonation, a thick white fluffy head. Wow, so yeah, I'm getting a big orange and then followed by pineapple in this beer. Very subdued on the malt. This guy is all about the hops and Ooh, that is really nice. It has a little bit of a piney resin character to it as well. Again, like I said, this is a showcase for the Galaxy hops. I know they use a couple of different hops in there as well. I believe there's some Amarillo and also another hop, but they're dry hopping it primarily with Galaxy, which really lets those guys shine through. It's got a sort of medium high bitterness to it, not too overwhelming. This guy checks in at 6% ABV, 5.5% ABV, so it's not too heavy. A great American pale ale. Yeah, and it's super dry in the finish. I mean, so this is a very refreshing beer. It's not too sweet, not too sticky, and really, again, it's just a vehicle to showcase those Galaxy hops, and I think they did a great job with this beer. So our second beer comes to us from Clown Shoes. This is their Galactica IPA. Clown Shoes actually is a contract brewery. They contract out of Mercury Brewing Company in Ipswich, Massachusetts. Let's crack this guy open and see what we're dealing with. So pouring this guy in the glass. This one's got a little bit more of an orange hue to it, with a little yellow highlights. Again, it's a very heavily hopped beer, so it's got some of that hop haze to it. All those polyphenols from all the dry hopping. Again, this guy is dry hopped with Galaxy, so let's take a smell. So I'm getting a lot of those same orange and pineapple aromas, but I'm also getting a little bit of like a caramel malt sweetness to it. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger of a beer. This one checks in at 8% ABV, so it's also, I think, got a little bit more specialty malt. The Beach one is definitely more of like a West Coast super dry, just base malt. This guy, I can already tell there's a little bit more complexity going on with the malt bill. Yeah, so I do get a little bit of that caramel malt sweetness. It is pretty clean though. It's not, hitting you over the head with the malt. It's just providing a little bit more base, and since it is a bigger beer, and then it really hits you hard with the bitterness. And it again has some of those pineapple and orange. Not as much of the piney resinous that I got from the Beachwood beer, but it's still, you know, pretty refreshing for an 8% beer. This guy does have a little bit of a bigger mouthfeel and a little bit of a sweeter finish as well, but still totally enjoyable. I can see pairing either of these beers with some barbecue. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do as soon as I finish recording this video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed our two space-themed beers for the eclipse that was yesterday. I hope you guys also got a chance to watch the eclipse. And until next Tuesday, you know, cheers everybody. And don't forget, you can like us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you subscribe or give us a thumbs up on these videos, we really appreciate it. Cheers, guys.